Hi, this is Richard with Rising Above SEO. This is an analyzation of youaretheproject.com. Here we have the front page of the website. Looks nice, gives some testimonials. As we go through the website, it seems to run pretty clean. As we go through, it gives information so potential clients can go through, and of course the members can log in. This is an analyzation of the site. It just recommends a few things that can be fixed within the website that are kind of easy to fix. If you have your designer fix it. On this particular program, it didn't find a favicon icon, and I know there's a W in the corner, but I think that might be with the host that you're running. Title and meta tags is short, you're the project, and it's got the home, so it's under the 60 characters. Your images, this is something that can be fixed kind of easy. 3 of the images out of the 7 have underscores. I would get rid of those underscores and put dashes on there. It's easier for Google to search for stuff that way. The H1 tags and H2 and H3 didn't find any on this. We do have an H2, but H1 and H3 didn't find any. So H1 and H2 and H3 helps identify when the search engines are going through the website what's important. Content, text to HTML is good. A few things on here that can be addressed with the inline CSS. This is more of your designer type information. Schema.org not found, so even though you do have information about where to find you, the schema.org is not being identified when the search engines are going through it. Mobile analysis, it passed, good. You have a few Facebook shares. Didn't see really any buttons to like or follow with your social accounts. It's pretty important to have those if you do want them. It does help with your rankings on the internet. It creates a little more domain authority to your site because you're linking to it. Domain authority is at 4.49. On this score here particularly, you can have up to 100. Your domain authority starts at 1, you can go up to 100. So right now you're really low. Okay, so that was it. That analyzation. Okay, this is also reinforcing that the domain authority is 4.49. Citation flow, which is some links that you have going to the site, is 23, and trust flow is 0, so those links really aren't trusted very well. Metrics of the site, it's 8 years old, it is indexed. You have 1 referring domain and 52 backlinks, so it looks like maybe a lot of interlinking going on within the website. That's what we'll go over for that. When I tried to pull keywords from the site just to see if anything would populate, this is what I got with my program. It says I couldn't pull really any keywords that have any significant search volume. Next here, I actually did compare You Are the Project with other websites that are actually showing on the first page. So these are the first page results. And your website, youaretheproject.com, does not show up on these first results here. That's kind of concerning because your domain is youaretheproject.com, and you should be pulling for at least within the top 5 minimum, or at least the top 10 all the way at the bottom for your website. So there's definitely work to be done with the brand You Are the Project. And to confirm that, I did a search with You Are the Project. And as you can see on here, there's nothing for youaretheproject.com, not on the first page. Not on the second page. Not on the third page, so definitely branding work needs to be done here. Next, I went to thinkwithgoogle.com. This tests different things for your website, such as mobile friendliness, mobile speed, and desktop speed. So Mobile speed and desktop speed are kind of slow. If you remember when we were looking at the site on the phone, it did load slow for the mobile, so there's definitely work to be done there. If you do want to pull this report for yourself, you can get the free report straight from Google. You just enter your information there. Also, another website you can use is gtmetrics.com. This gives you more information. It does also confirm that the page speed is slow, and this actually gives you information that you can do to fix that page speed. So you can have your developer go through, fix this stuff, and once it increases from a 0 to at least half, then you're definitely going to increase the page speed, because right now you're running at 3.4 seconds, and generally you want to be running anywhere between as fast as possible up to a second, because people will just go away from the site. So with that, that was an analyzation of youaretheproject.com. There's definitely some work to be done in the branding so that we can get you up to the first page and definitely start ranking at least for your brand for You Are The Project just by typing that in. Also, with the keywords that you were looking at, those included the self-improvement, motivation, improve relationships, revolutionary self-improvement system, and we would definitely do some research on those. You Are The Project in particular does seem like more of a difficult keyword to rank for, but it shouldn't be a problem with your website actual domain being youaretheproject.com. And as you can see on here again, go over it one more time. Search volume is 10 with a keyword difficulty 44%. So definitely we'd be working on branding, get you up there. Also, I would recommend doing some videos for your program. There's different aspects that we can do when we load the videos on YouTube, and we can focus on specific keywords that'll start getting traffic to your website so that they can attend the program. We can start focusing locally for the business, but definitely if you get some videos out there, we could assist you with uploading them to YouTube properly so that you'll start ranking for those and get on the first page for those keywords. So with that, this was a review of youaretheproject.com. If you do have any further questions, go to please let me know. Again, this is Richard with Rising Above SEO, and whether you're watching this day or night, I hope you have a good evening or day. Thank you.